Welcome, in front of me is an ASUS ZenPad 3S, and today I will show you a couple tweaks and tricks that you can do on this device. So starting off, we're gonna go with the screen color, which will just allow you to add a little bit more contrast and color to your overall image of everything. So let's start by going into the settings, and from there display, and from here we should have screen color mode right here. And unfortunately this is gonna be in the portrait mode, so if I flip it over, I think it's going to be cutting out on the camera a little bit, so I just put it back like so. But you can see that you have a couple different toggles. So these right here are preset, so you have the balanced, which is set to right now, then you have blue light filter, which just makes it a little bit more orange and warm, as you will see right now, and you can make it even more so. Then you have the vivid, which just makes all the colors way more saturated, and you can then also drag it to either be a little bit more colder or warmer, as you can see right here. So choose whatever suits you. You can also go to custom, although this one probably would be for those that know exactly what they're doing, and this basically allows you to mess with the colors completely, but you can, as you can see, you can change the display color fairly drastically to basically unreal colors. You can make it black and white if you wanted to. So yeah, I'm just gonna go back to balance for now. So moving on, we're gonna go into the split screen option, which allows you to run either two apps side by side, or for instance have an app, single app open in a window, and I believe one additional in the background. But to get started, let's just go into recent and hopefully I have something open. Yep, there we go. So settings will work just fine, and you can see this little square with a smaller square inside of it. That's the split screen option. So let me just do that once more and actually hit the button. So there we go, as you can see. So I believe you can actually, I think, move it to the place where you want it to be split screening. So yeah, you drop it on and then add additional up to it, and of course I picked the one that doesn't actually support split screen. So let's try that again. So let's open up, for instance, Chrome right here. So you can see right now I have at the moment two different windows open. There we go. So you can drag one over to here, and then the other one will snap into place as well. Where am I right now? I think those are settings. It looks like either I closed the app or it, oh no, there it is. I thought it crashed. So as you can see, both of them are working right now, although a little bit struggling at it. At least whatever this is. And there we go. So you can see you could use two different apps at the same time. And if you close it, as I just did, one of the apps stays open. So I believe if I actually open another app, it will go back. So let's just try to do that. What can I open? File manager. Yeah, there we go. So you can see it slides back, and the app that is on your left will stay open. So to close it, what you want to do is drag it to full screen and then close it. Now moving on, now this option I won't be really able to show you. I don't have the tool for it, but this is the Z Stylus, which just bring that back and make it full screen. So the Z Stylus is just a pen for this tablet that you can get, and it just adds features like drawing and stuff like that, but also has some shortcuts in here. If I can find it quickly. There we go, Z Stylus. And you have a couple of toggles that you can enable to work with the pen itself. So you have quick launch panel, hover and click first button on the Z Stylus to expand the quick launch panel. Then you have smart peek, just a couple of things that can be working with the pen. Now if you don't like them and you're using the pen, you can disable them as well from here. Oops. So you could disable them or just disable the Z Stylus features of it, and I still believe it would still work, just without these features right here. Yeah, so moving on, next thing I want to show is more for kids, I guess, which is the kid space. It gives you a bit control over how much time your, for instance, child can stay on the tablet without you needing to do anything really. So let's just find the option. There it is, kid mode. If you enable that, just can go through a couple pages, and it shows you basically what it will do. Tap on done. So you don't need to have a pattern set, and if you don't have one, it will basically prompt you right now to put in one. So I'm gonna do that, and then tap on done. Your answer, okay, and tap on done. And now once you have set up the password, it will give you a list of all the applications that you have that you can basically allow to be used on the kid mode. So let's just, for instance, check in games, I guess, although I'm not really sure how many there is. It's just a couple apps. There we go. And tap on finish, and there we go. As you can see, you have 3 apps at the moment, the 3 that I have added, and that's all you will be able to access on here. And I believe you have also time that you can set for this to be working in. So after a specific amount of time, the device will get locked, and kind of like this. So at this point it doesn't really get locked. I'm just trying to leave this, so to access this space I need a pattern. But basically you could set it so it shuts off automatically. The device becomes locked, and basically the playtime is over after a specific amount of time of using the specific space. So just a nice way. So the last thing that I want to show is the animation speed, which will allow you to reduce the animation speed of, well, basically everything. And as you can see, anything that I do, like these panels are sliding up, those are animations, and they're quite long. In my opinion, I'm not the greatest fan of wasting time waiting for animation, especially when you're doing a lot of things. So to reduce them or completely remove them, we'll need to go to About Phone, and then let's find build number, which it looks like it's going to be named something else here. Oops, not what I wanted. Not here. I'm trying to find, oh, there we go. So, let's just go back to it. So if you go to About, Software Information, you will find the build number right here. So it looks like I'm already a developer, as you can see, but for you, I believe you need to tap on that. So you tap on it 7 times. If you have a pattern, you will need to confirm it. And once you do, it will be enabled. If you don't have a pattern, it just automatically becomes enabled. And from there, you want to go back, and you will see in the main settings, you will have now developer options right here. So tap on that, and from here you want to scroll down past like halfway approximately, and I think I just passed it. There we go. So we have these 3 options right here: window animation scale, transition animation scale, and animation duration scale. And you can switch all of them. Instead of from being 1, you can set it to 0.5, and this will shorten the animation by basically shortening by half. So they were taking a second before, now they're taking half a second. So now if I would leave this mode or this setting, you will see that all the animations are going a little bit faster than they were previously. Now if you want to go a little bit more crazy, you can set them to be off, and this will mean that you will have no animations whatsoever. So you can see everything opens immediately and pops into view instantly. So just a way to increase this or reduce the time you spend waiting for the apps to finish the animation. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.